Coming up, how to manifest in seconds. Hi, I am Terry. And these are the things, examples of what can happen in your life really fast. Health, pain, good sleep, money, better choices, relationships, in school, your job, stamina, strength, self-esteem, stress, passion, purpose, your memory. The list goes on and on and on. So, you are probably interested in manifesting, and you might have tried the law of attraction, which is fantastic. I find it challenging sometimes to feel the joy of having something I haven't gotten yet. And also stay in the visualization and stay in the meditation. And law of attraction takes quite a bit of work, right? So this method is very different. This is so much easier. And it's not instead of the law of attraction, it's on top of. So now you have two tools in your belt instead of one, okay? So I'm not saying that the law of attraction doesn't work, but I'm saying this is another tool you can use in your life. And I discovered this by chance or accident during a depression. I guess many people call it the dark night of the soul. It should be called the dark night of the ego, because it's the ego that needs to take a breather. Anyway, I noticed that things I asked for suddenly happened. And I dove into this and trying to understand it. I remember I was doing some running, and I used this method and just to try to test it. Can I run faster, further with this method? And I could. And I used it when I did push-ups, and suddenly I could do more push-ups. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about something that I have named the ask approach. So with the law of attraction, you try to manifest by yourself. You visualize and all that, right? In this method, the ask approach, you ask for the thing you want. I will not in this video tell you why it works. I will do that in the next video, the next episode. So look out for that. But in this one, how you can manifest, and the next one, why it works, because it'll be too long. So if it's not you, who is doing the manifesting? If you're just asking. And the answer is, I don't know. Some people call it the universe. Some people call it inner wisdom. Some people call it higher self. Some people call it God. You decide what you want to call it. It's not religion. It's not even spiritual. If you don't want to be spiritual, it's a birthright. So let me ask you this. Do you think, if you're skeptical, and that's a good thing, right? Be critical to me and everything I and everybody says. But let me ask you a question. Do you believe we know everything there is to know about the universe? Of course we don't. So for this to work, and I will share with you detailed how to do this, but for this to work, you don't need to believe in, let's say, something out there, whatever we want to call it. No, you don't. You don't have to believe it, but you do need to be open to the possibility that there might be something out there, like a universal intelligence. Let's call it UI. Now we have AI, and we can call it UI, the universal intelligence. For it to work, of course, you need to want it to work. You need to take a step into the unknown and be open for something weird to happen. That's all it takes. I will dive deeper into why it works, but I'll share just a short, important bit. It's your intention that makes it work. When you have a clear intention in your mind of what you want and you ask for it, you will probably get it. I will also later talk more about if it doesn't work, how so? Why doesn't some things don't work? And that's different from person to person. So you have your intention, and asking is the way to put your intention into action. So let's dive into the things that you want. So it's important to be clear. If you ask for a change of heart, you might end up with a heart transplant, right? So be clear on what you want. And here, in what area do you want to create a better future? So these are some of the categories in life: health, relationship, money, self-love, personal growth, career, school, spirituality, finding purpose or passion, or something else. So take a second now, think. What do I want to create and to manifest in my life by asking? And now, how to do it? This little fella is just for you to remember it. Cat, meow, right? So here's how you do it. First, you connect. We need to connect because in our daily lives we have thousands of thoughts, and it's madness up here, right? So we need to make sure that we are intentional and clear about what we want. So I wrote phone number there. The reason for that is I learned this from somebody else. I didn't come up with this, but I really like it. If you ask me for my phone number, and I'll tell you sure, and you are ready with your pen and paper or phone to write it down, and I say, okay, my number is 4173, and you write 4173, that focus is what we're looking for. When you're listening to me, you don't think about bills or dinner or the weather. You only want to receive the numbers I'm giving you. You're totally present in the conversation with me and listening to writing down the number. If you can get there, like no other ideas in your mind, that's perfect. That's the phone number. And you don't have to meditate or visualize or anything. Could you do it on top of the ask approach? Yes, I do that. I do both, to be sure. But I've done, how many times have I asked and gotten it? I don't know, 70 times, 60 times. And it has worked for me like 90% of the times I've asked for. So you best be able to close your eyes, take a breath maybe, and just focus on the thing you want. And I really think, in my experience, you should talk to the universe as a friend. What I do is I say, hey guys, I have this headache. Could you help me remove it, please? That would be great. Thank you. That's how you do it. You talk to the universe like a friend. Hey guys, do it whatever how you feel, but do it in a casual, laid-back, friendly type of conversation. And in my experience, the headache is gone. I use it if I'm nauseous. Hey guys, I focus. I want to connect to what I call it the universe. I want to connect. Say, hey guys, really struggling with this nauseous feeling. Could you please help me to remove it? And boom, it's gone. Hey guys, I'm gonna do some push-ups now. Can I have some more power, please, to do some more push-ups? Boom, you get it. Manifesting in seconds. So that's how you connect. And yeah, C is for connect in the cat, A is ask. And when you ask, hey guys, can you help me with, do it with confidence. I don't think we should see ourselves as small or not worthy or sinners in the communication with the universe. I really do not think that. I think you should talk to it like a friend. You wouldn't be feeling small when you talk to a good friend. You're equal, right? So be confident, not cocky, but yeah, confident. And ask for something specific. You know, my headache, could you please remove it? It's very clear and concrete. And if you want to, the forces around us sees the big picture and maybe knows the plan for you. By the way, that might be one of the reasons why it's not working, because it's not part of your plan. So you could say, I please help me with this and that, this or something better, so that you actually leave it up to them because they see the big picture. You might include that if you want to. That's the ask part of it. And the T in cat is to say thank you. Gratitude is magic. If you're having a bad day, to start thinking about what you're glad to be in to have in your life, magic happens. You switch without even asking, right? And I think it's, if you have a good friend and he or she or they help you, you say thank you, of course. And also daily gratitude. Focus on gratitude. If you're nervous to do some public speaking, maybe, focus on gratitude. It creates dopamine and the good stuff in your brain. So it's quite magical. And I would like to add that if you have a friend and you ask for favors, that's nice. But that friend, I'm not saying the universe works like this, but in my view, I find it meaningful to communicate with the universe also when I'm not asking for favors. So if I go about my day and I see a beautiful sunset, I say, hey guys, look at that. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Or I see, I can see the beauty of the universe in nature, in the flower, and comment that. One thing I didn't mention when it comes to asking, you might consider using your voice. You don't have to, but in my experience, if you speak the words, it's kind of more punchy and powerful. And also my thoughts, I have so many thoughts, right? So by speaking it's a signal like this is something you're really serious about, and this is something you really mean, right? If you speak the words instead of just thinking the words. But if you're with somebody else and you don't want to ask the universe, when somebody hears you, feel free to use just your thoughts. That works also, but if you're alone, I would recommend you to speak it out loud to make sure that this is your intention, to have the help about that topic. So how can you test this out, right? In a fun way. You can ask to see a certain animal, get moments of unexpected laughter, make traffic flow on your drive to work tomorrow, find a free parking spot where there usually are no parking spots, or you can ask for nice weather. Yes, you can ask for nice weather. So, as I said, the next video I'll share with you why you can manifest in seconds. But these are just examples of things you can do. So let's say you want to experience moments of unexpected laughter. You see in cat, right? You connect, you ask, you say thank you, you connect, have an intention. Guys, I would like some more laughter in my life. May I please have some unexpected moments of laughter tomorrow or today? That's how you do it, and say thank you. And if you want to do it right now and get the proof in a second, do like that guy. Stand on one leg. Or even better, stand on one, don't do anything, stand on one leg and see how long you can stay there. And then connect and say, hey guys, may I have please some support to stand on one leg? Thank you. And see the difference between the first time you tried it and the second time. And it is amazing what happens in your body if you ask for more balance. Yeah. Isn't this cool? So my only wish is that you test it out. As I said, you don't have to believe that there are universal intelligence, but you just have to be open for the possibility that it might be. And take that little step, a little leap, or I wouldn't call it leap, a step of faith, and see what happens if you stand on one leg and ask for support, or ask to have nice weather when you're going for a walk tomorrow night. So in the next video, look out for that. Why? What are the mechanisms? Why does it work? Talk soon.